Hello, my name is Alexis Fonseca. This is my 2024 Coolidge Cup qualifier for declamation speech. I chose the message to the House of Representatives returning without approval a bill providing for just compensation for war veterans. This was published in May 15th, 1924 by himself, Calvin Coolidge. To the House of Representatives, herewith is returned without approval H.R. 7959, a bill to provide a just compensation for veterans of the World War and for other purposes. We have no money to bestow upon a class of people that is not taken from the whole people. Our first concern must be as a nation as a whole. This outweighs in its importance the consideration of a class, and the latter must yield to the former. The one compelling desire and demand of the people today, irrespective of party or class, is for tax relief. The people have labored during the last 6 years under a heavy tax burden. This was necessary to meet the extraordinary cost of the war. This heavy assessment has been met willingly and without complaint. We have now reached a financial condition which permits us to lighten this tax burden. If this bill becomes law, we wipe out once almost all the progress 5 hard years have accomplished in reducing the national debt. If we now confer upon the class a gratuity such as is contemplated by this bill, we diminish to the extent of the expenditures involved in the benefits of reduced taxes, which will flow not only to the class, but to the entire people. The prosperity of the nation, which is the prosperity of the people, rests primarily on reducing the existing tax burden. No other action would so encourage business. No other legislative enactment would do so much to relieve agriculture. The drastic executive campaign for economy and government expenditures has but one purpose, that is, benefits may occur in the whole people in the form of reduction in taxes. I cannot recede from this purpose. I am for the interests of the whole people. The expenditures proposed in this bill are against the interests of the whole people. I do not believe they are for the benefit of the veterans. Considering this bill from the standpoint of its intrinsic merit, I see no justification for its enactment into law. We owe no bonus to able-bodied veterans of the World War. The first duty of every citizen is to its nation. The veterans of the World War performed this first duty. To confer upon them a cash consideration, or its equivalent for performing this first duty, is unjustified. It is not justified when considered in the interest of the whole people. It is not justified when considered alone on its own merits. The gratitude of the nation to these veterans cannot be expressed in dollars and cents. No way exists by which we can either equalize the burdens or give adequate financial reward to those who serve the nation in both civil and military capacities in time of war. The respect and honor of their country will rightfully be theirs forevermore. But patriotism can neither be bought nor sold. It is not hire and salary. It is not material, but spiritual. It is one of the finest and highest of human virtues. To attempt to pay money for it is to offer it an unworthy indignity which cheapens, debases, and destroys it. Those who would really honor patriotism should strive to match it with an equal courage, with an equal fidelity to the welfare of this country, and an equal faith in the cause of righteousness. America entered the World War with a higher purpose than to secure material gain. Not greed, but duty was the impelling motive. Our veterans as a whole responded to that motive. They are not asking as a whole. They do not want as a whole any money recompense. Those who do seek it, either a money recompense for the most part, of course, prefer an immediate cash payment. We must either abandon our theory of patriotism or abandon this bill. Patriotism which is bought and paid for is not patriotism. Our country has maintained the principle that our government is established for something higher and finer than to permit those who are charged with the responsibility of office or any other class whose favor they might seek to get what they can out of it. Service to our country in time of war means sacrifice. It is for the reason alone that we honor and revere it. To attempt to make a money payment out of the earnings of the people to those who are physically well and financially able to abandon one of our most cherished American ideals, the property of the people belongs to the people. To take it from them by taxation cannot be justified except by urgent public necessity. Unless this principle be recognized, our country is no longer secure. Our people are no longer free. This bill would condemn those who are weak to turn over a part of their earnings to those who are strong. Our country cannot afford it. The veterans as a whole do not want it. All our American principles are opposed to it. There is no moral justification for it.